2 games to play in 3 days. It has to be Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in, you heard me right. We have 2 games to play in 3 days. Scottish Cup 4th round game against Celtic. And then we take on St Johnstone, which was the postponed game from last episode. We did it. We won all 3 of our games. I expected us to. One of them gave us a bit of a scare. Pretty easy victory over Inverness Cali Thistle. Keenan Bates played very well in goal. Gordon Johnson with a hat-trick. Hibs beat them 2-0. Gordon Johnson scoring a pen. Velasco scoring a goal in open play as well. And then came Motherwell, and it was scary. We took the lead. They scored about in the 90 minutes. We then scored. They scored. They then scored again, so they were 3-2 up, and then we scored 2 kind of late-ish goals. But we pick up maximum points. Unfortunately, the only other 2 teams we're really looking at, Celtic and Rangers, neither of them dropped points either. Table looks like this. Celtic are now in 2nd place. We actually handed them 2nd place when we took those points off Rangers in that draw we got last time. Celtic have been churning out win after win. As you can see, our draw with Rangers kind of lines up. They've only played 2 games since. And we've got an extra 1 game in hand, which is probably the St Johnstone game that we're away to play. St Johnstone's struggling, so really hoping to rack up a good result there. That Motherwell game, although it was 4-3, we actually rotated the team quite heavily, looking ahead to this Celtic game. So against Celtic, we're going to go Keenan Bates and go Pedrinho, Byrne as the wing-backs, Big Al Manny in the centre, McLean and Quealy in front of them, Scott and Pedrinho further forward, Johnson, Velasco up top. It's as strong a team as we've got. We're going to go into the game positive. We're at home. We're going to try and take it to Celtic. I would very much like us to get out of this game with the win, stay in the Scottish Cup, take out one of the big teams. We've done alright against Celtic this season. We just got to see if we can do it again. I believe I predicted a 2-1 victory in a previous video because we beat them 2-1 back to back. I'd love to do it again. If we go 2-0 up, we know they're going to score. That's the problem. Highlight from kickoff is always scary. Brentford, I think, was heavily linked with Manny. I think Velasco was being linked with Brentford. Manny was uninterested in a move to somebody. Valladolid was in for Manny, but he's not interested. I'm worried that this is a very long highlight and Celtic now have the ball. I feel they're going to pump it long over the back line. Look at it. They didn't pump it over, they just played it through. Honestly, the game is too predictable. They have to eliminate that. They have to make it more. I don't know. They say that there's no scripting, but this happens and you can see it happening. It obviously does. It obviously decides what's going to happen before it's taking place. I know they did this pitch of like, it's making 4 decisions per second and that affects outcome. Well, it clearly doesn't. Because I could have told you from kickoff one of us was scoring and it was Celtic, so. Not a good start to the Scottish Cup 4th round for us. Velasco whips this one back post. Quealy. We've answered back though. So, not a good start. Nice quarter of the way through for us. Velasco delivers again. Big part of Velasco's game is how good he is. Looks like Quealy gets above Lokonga and just powers out of the net. Lovely. See Pedrinho not playing particularly well. They've kicked it long. Win the header. Velasco now. Whips it through Johnson. Oh, good save by Watts. Johnson was onside as well. Maybe get a chance from the corner here and Velasco going to take it. Set piece wizard. It's very poor. Conte just pumps that one out of play. Oh, looks like a free kick on the edge of the area. I do believe Velasco will line this one up. Surely not. Oh. He's only gone and hit it goalkeeper side again. That is party trick. A beautiful goal from Velasco. Look at that. Like a rocket to the keeper's side. Lovely. You could fault the goalkeeper. I don't think you can with that quality. Right. Tell him to not be complacent, but Pedrinho, I'm going to tell him to calm down. He's on a yellow. I might take the Pedrinho off. I like the idea of that, but Johnson wasn't going to get on the end of that. He's fast. He's not that fast. Good header from Scott, but difficult when you don't have like a winger or someone further ahead. You're basically heading the ball back to Celtic there. You get a header. Oh, Bates has absolutely fumbled that one in. Oh, that's sickening. That cross should have been dealt with. Don't get me wrong, but Bates, man, you can't let that in. Conte gets goal side of the fullback, and again, every single time they go one-on-one with that fullback. But Bates, you get your hands to it, you've got to keep that one out. Conte now, surely not. Missed header. Oh, they skimmed the bar. I'm going to take Pedrinho off. I'm going to throw on August Allgreen. Johnson's not playing particularly well. I'm going to throw on... I'm going to wait. Might throw on Berger. Whipped in, falls to Allgreen. It's across, Scott hit it. It's in the first man. Back on it, whips it across. Man, he's cracked the frame of the goal. That is a wicked deflection off the frame of the goal. It goes all the way out. Oliveira. I'm going to take on Oliveira. Instead of Berger. Oliveira's coming on. Good header by Big Al. Velasco puts it for Johnson. I've just tried to sub him off, and that's probably why I would have liked Oliveira on. Johnson just not at it today. Oliveira coming on now. The game is poised for someone to have a big say in this. Velasco. Big Al. Oh, doesn't manage to win the header. All green. Velasco. McLean. Back to Velasco. Just need a good delivery. Oh no. Pedrinho, that's a great ball. All green, you're absolutely useless. He's complaining about not getting enough games. He'll never play again if he does another miss like that for us in a big game. Pedrinho. We've kept that. I thought we'd just given that up. All green, out to Pedrinho. Need a good delivery here. Across the box. Velasco can't turn it goalward. Celtic panicking. I'm trying to decide what I do with my last sub. I think I might take McLean off for Ham. I say they're doing well. I think we might take Ham on. That's what I'm going for. Oh, this game is poised. Second half, extra time. I'm nervous. I am definitely nervous. Oh no. Christian headed towards the goal. Bates claims it. Beautiful. Take your time. I wouldn't rush it if I were you. Did wait. Finds Manny. Manny, don't dwell on this ball. Finds Byrne. Right. Velasco. Back to Byrne. Byrne looks forward. Oliveira. Defender misses it. Oliveira fires us into the lead. Deep in extra time. 7th goal of the season. I want to get Oliveira more games, and a goal like that will certainly help him. I can't take anyone off for Scott. Yes, I can. I can throw someone on for Scott. I'll throw on Kamara, and then I'll swap Kamara for Ham, I think. Oliveira puts us in the lead, and that could be a very big goal indeed. A wee change. We're balanced. Drop that line. Don't want to invite too much pressure, but very careful about the ball over the top. And I think, is that 3 wins over Celtic in a row we've managed now? It wasn't 2-1, it was 3-2. We got ourselves out of a hole there. Went behind in the first minute, and then the second goal they scored, somehow worse because Bates got 2 hands to it. But we managed to prevail 3-2. knock Celtic out of the Scottish Cup, we move on. I reckon we can go all the way. Once again, it's going to depend on how we fare against the rest of the SPFL teams. Rangers is a team that we probably want to avoid or play now, get out of the way, and if we go out, we go out, and then we can focus on the league. I don't know. Almost talking myself out of it, but very happy to beat Celtic there. Don't know what it is, but when we play Celtic, we can play at home or away. We can be on the front foot. Rangers, I don't know why we just haven't been able to do that so much. Draw for the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. I'd like to face someone easy. We get St Mirren. I mean, it's not a terrible draw. And Rangers get Albion. I'd have liked to play Albion. It's been seasons since I played Albion, but we get St Mirren. We don't mind St Mirren. Off the back of extra time against Celtic, we now go to take on St Johnstone, and we're going to have to rotate that team. A couple of offers coming in for the likes of Pedrinho and that from down south, but I don't think we'll be sending anybody to England this off-season, or not even off-season, this transfer window. Oh, Cowdenbeath St Johnstone postponed. Oh, our pitch must be ruined. Looks like it'll be Aberdeen instead. So no transfers coming in this window. We're kind of happy with what we got. Didn't need that injury then. Alex got out for 3 weeks. That's bad. Johan Berger leaves late to go to Norwich. Basically just get our money back. He hasn't really been in and around the first team for a while, so cash in. The team to play Aberdeen is Eric Shutt back in goal, Pedrinho left wing back, Paul Byrne right wing back, Big Al Manny in the middle, McLean and Queeley. Waldson's going to come in to start this game as a box-to-box midfield. We're all green alongside him. Oliveira and Velasco up top. Alex Scott did pick up that injury, so he misses a couple of games coming up. This one's quite tough. Aberdeen actually beat us earlier this season. Did they beat us? I think they did 1-0, right? No, we beat them 1-0 and then we drew. Forget that. We beat them 1-0. They drew 1-1. And now we back at Central Park looking for a win. They're 4th in the table, having a very good season. Not an easy game. Looking for Oliveira to deliver here. Why have I put Oliveira up top? That one escapes me. I'm not sure why I've picked Oliveira. I hope it's a stroke of genius. Ugh, we've given the ball up. Come forward, good header, all green. Waldson, Velasco, into Oliveira, plays it through for all green, fires in the back of the net. I knew I played him for a reason. Gonna link up that play. Very nice goal worked there. Once we get the possession back here with a towering header, all green. Plays off Waldson, all green's already taken off. He continues his run all the way through. Oliveira just puts it in his path. All green supplies the finish. Very nice. Velasco on the corner. Whips it. Stansfield heads it away. Looked like Manny could have gone up and challenged for that, but he didn't. Velasco to Waldson. Big Al. Centre back still forward. Pedrinho now. Big Al. Finds Waldson. Velasco. All green. Returning the favour, but Oliveira scuffs his shot into... Almost kicks his foot into the ground. The ball just trickles towards the goalie. Velasco again with the corner. Big Al. Oh! Keeper drops it. Big Al puts it back to all green. All green from the edge of the area. It's a very nice finish. Looked like it almost curled through a sea of players. I wasn't sure he was actually going to get that on target. I'm surprised he didn't take a deflection, but yeah, we get a bit lucky there. Big Al with a towering header. Johansson can't hold on to it. Big Al puts it back to all green. Maybe a sniff of offside, one of our players there, but refs don't give it. Lovely. 1-2-0 up, going to praise them. Oh, they fire the ball forward. It actually comes off our player. I'd like to, while they're getting is good, if we can maybe get the ball off them. Hansen launches it. We win that header. I think there's a goal in this for us. Velasco tries to lay it off. We lost the ball again. They go back to their goalie. I thought we could maybe capitalise. And he takes it down. Bit of a heavy touch. Finds Quealy. Quealy tries to pop it forward. Comes back to him. Back to Manny. There. I mean, again, it's that whole thing of like, is there scripting? Feels like there's a goal coming up. There totally is. Velasco. Oh, it's on. What do you want me to say? I mean, when you're good, you're good. But it felt like as soon as we saw that highlight, it was like, well, someone's going to score here. Thankfully, this time it's us. We take the lead. Well, we had the lead. We increased the lead. It's 3-0. Very nice work goal. Velasco, cheeky little chip at the end of it. Maybe not necessary. He's just onside. It's beautiful run. He basically takes the ball round the keeper and then lifts it high into the net. Happy with him at half time. Just send them back out. Rinse and repeat, boys. Rinse and repeat. Hansen coming forward. He's going to kick it long. Straight to Byrne. Byrne looks to play in Oliveira, who lifts it over the goalie. Oliveira, I picked you. I chose you. You need to get a goal here. I think I'll take Walton off. He's played well, but his fitness levels are maybe not where they need to be. We'll take on Martin Ham. Anderson finds a free man and they fire it. Oh, God. Dixon Pierce. I think he's offside, though. Assistant raised his flag. I think he's offside when that shot gets fired in. Let's see. Just offside. Mayembe shoots from the edge of the area. It comes off the post. Dixon Pierce, first man to it. It does not count. No, Stansfield launches it down. Now, Aberdeen did just sell one of their better players, a player that we were looking at. That is maybe what has caused such disruption. They're fourth in the table. We still expect to beat them, but they're not showing any fight today. All green. Tries to put it forward to... I'm guessing that was for Velasco run on to, but it was way too high. Great tackle. All green. Velasco finds Oliveira. Oliveira needs to hold it up. Finds Byrne. Byrne running down the wing now. Gets past his man. Whips it across. There's no one there. Goes all the way through Pedrinho after the headed clearance by Stansfield. Finds Ham. Ham all green. Hits the post. Base of the post. Saves Aberdeen's blushes. I think we could maybe take Oliveira off. Throw in McCord. I'm going to take Quealy off as well. And I'm going to throw on Dylan Torres. No, I'm going to put on Kamara as the defensive midfielder for the rest of the game. Just a bit of rotation. Anderson now takes the corner. Oh, they try and nod in near post, but I think shot just about had it covered. It goes over. Inverness absolutely whomping Dundee United. Dundee United have been on the end of some hidings recently. I believe they lost 5-0 to Hearts. We beat them 3-0. Or did we beat them 4-0? Maybe we beat them 4-0, but yeah. Not great. They've hit the bar. Get clear. Oh, off the line pretty much. McCord's not going to keep that in. He does. He tries to put the ball forward for Velasco. Aberdeen trying to take it forward, trying to make something here, trying to get some sort of consolation, but they're sort of stuck in their own half. We win the header. All green coming forward. Tries to lay it off for Velasco. Pierce covers well. Stansfield just launches it forward, and we are mopping things up at the back. I think the ref is probably going to end the match there. Maybe time for the throw-in. Just running up the wing. Good tackle by All Green. Committed. Don't mind that at all. And that'll be it. Another victory for the good guys. We're having a very good season. Obviously, I think that's our game in hand, so that should open up the gap at the top. No, we've still got a game in hand because Rangers played an extra game, so... Yeah, we still tentatively 10 points clear at the top, which is a great spot to be. All green with a great game there. 2 goals. Inverness beat them 6-1. I feel like Dundee United are in a real spiral right now. If we just have a very quick look. 6-1, 1-0, 1-0, 2-1 loss. They drew St. Mary. They lost us 3-0. It was 3-0. 5-0 hit Hearts. Just in a real bad way. 10th in the table. Important games coming up for us as well. So I think we'll return I feel like we've seen enough of Celtic. I think we're going to come back. We're going to play that St Johnstone game, I think, because we keep dancing around it. We'll come back for the St Johnstone game and then the St Mirren game, and then we'll probably go into a Euro Conference League special. Banik Ostrava stands in our way of the next round. That's who we drew. That's who we'll play. Join me then when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.